Dandadan was an anime that aired on 2024's winter season, and it's fucking peak, brother. It's fucking peak. Look, I'm a bit of a sucker for paranormal media since it was one of my biggest obsessions as a child. Loch Ness Monster, aliens, Bigfoot, Bloody Mary, the Weeping Woman, the Chupacabras, Atlantis, you name it. Gravity Falls was and still is my favorite cartoon of all time due to its mysteries, the paranormal plots, and old but gold comedy.
Wanna hear a joke? Here goes. My ex-wife still misses me, but her aim is getting better. Her aim is getting better. You see, it's funny because marriage is terrible.
So, when I saw the goofy description of this anime once the anime adaptation was announced, the paranormal themes, crazy good animation that the trailer had, and the weird yet intriguing premise, it had a lot of people hyping it up. And it really caught my interest. I had it on my mind until the very first episode aired, and after seeing it, I knew I was about to watch pure cinema. It combines two things that I love a lot: aliens and ghosts. And then expands on these premises so well since its first episode, later expanding on both premises little by little, and in a way that doesn't feel too overwhelming or too shallow. But as much as I love this, it's not the main interest of the story. Introducing the main characters, Momo, Ayase, and Ken Takakura, more well known as Okarun. On the roller coaster that was the very first episode, we learn a bit about them. They experience some shared trauma, and it ends the episode promoting this anime as a love story. Look, I'm not that into rom-coms, but holy shit, if they do not end up together at the very end of the story, I'm strangling the nearest person to me, man. Like, they better end up together or I'm hammering someone in the fucking face, you hear me? These two have so much chemistry together that it pretty much gives diabetes from the second episode onwards. It's so beautiful, man. I have not been this interested in a story just for the romance. And not just that, the comedy that this anime has is so good. Genuinely, I was smiling every episode due to how good the comedy can get. The main characters, the side characters, even the antagonists are so funny, yet when the story wants to get serious, it gets fucking serious. Episode 7 is a clear example that this story can make the jump from a funny slice of life episode and 180 you next week with a gut-wrenching episode that just leaves you in silence after seeing it. The silent telling of the backstory, complemented such a powerful way seeing the background, and beautiful animation and sequences that immerse you to the episode so well, it's just so impressive and so beautiful. And then next week at a 180 you once again was the love drama. It's so good, man. Momo and Okarun are obviously the highlight of the story, but that doesn't mean the other characters are left behind. Seiko, Turbo Granny, Aira, Jiji, the aliens, Japanese businessman, heck, even Momo's friends are such amazing characters even with the little time we get to see them, and I hope we get to expand on them later on in the story. And I know this has been said a lot, but the animation as well is so consistently good. I think there are very few minor parts where it lacks a bit, but it doesn't really take away from the enjoyment. When it needs to go hard, it does. And the OST on the anime is so consistently good. I can only think of one OST that is slightly overused, but that may be just me since I already rewatched the anime and have heard it multiple times already. But as well, it doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the anime. Dandadan is so good. I have not been this excited for an anime in a while, excluding ReZero. And I'm sorry, I'm not waiting half a year for the next part. I'm going straight to Manga Plus. So what a diabolical cliffhanger to leave us at. I do not want to get spoiled, man. I am not risking it. As of recording, I'm on chapter 33, almost right where the anime left off. I'm just waiting to finish this video to keep reading, and yes, I'll make a video on my thoughts on the manga once I'm caught off. Stay tuned, manga readers. If you have not seen Dandadan, what are you doing? Go watch it. I do recognize it may not be the cup of tea for every viewer, but I still recommend you to give it a try. I try not to get too much into spoiler territory for those 5 viewers that haven't watched the anime, and I hope this video encourages you to give Dandadan a try. It's goofy, it's funny, it's amazing, it's a roller coaster of emotions from beginning to end. And from the looks of it, it's just going to get better. Science Saru popped off with this anime, and Yuki no Botatsu was the story. I am so in love with this, and excited to see what's awaiting for the sheer madness that is Dandadan. This is Noodlefucker saying to y'all, go watch Dandadan, and good night.